Sorry about that, everybody. Well, good evening, human creatures. I know I said I'd beat Disc 1 at FF7, but I've been kind of wanting to dive into this one, and the cherry on top is it also has retro achievements to it, so I am looking forward to that. And with all that being said, for the uninitiated, that is Danny Trejo from 2006's Foot of Horrors. I do recommend it. It's an anthology. It has Snoop Dogg in it for those who like his acting, and I think he's only started to a few films at that point in his career. Animated intro. I highly recommend it. Let's see. Coffee. Check. Polar ice. 3 pieces. That checks. Good music. And hopefully good song. The last time I used Danny Trejo, Hood of Horrors, I actually got someone who purposely went and made a comment in my YouTube section telling me how ugly the thumbnail was. He went on a 3-paragraph autistic rant about it. Kinda had me laughing. For those who don't know, if you ever want to, like... What's a good way to put it? If you ever want to, like... get back at a streamer... or not a streamer, but anybody on YouTube, it's not to downvote or to put a hate comment. You actually just leave them alone. That will do more damage than anything. Trust me on it. Let's see what else we got going on here. Gotta constantly check this section. Oh, it's coming together. Hey, Nat. How are you doing tonight? Just running a little maintenance here. None too usual. Thanks, Nat. You know, you're my rock. And for those who are wondering about that fine music, that is Ghost House from Super Mario Bros. 1, and it didn't have a ghost house. That's from Mario Maker. I kind of fell in love with it, but we're not here to hear that. We're here to hear that. Alright, let's dive in. I've wasted enough time trying to do technicalities. Let's see how far we can get. I got some chocolate chip muffins and I'm gonna eat them tomorrow. Oh, hell yeah. I got me some Triscuit crackers I'm actually looking to dive into. A leader with a high luck and agility will almost never get ambushed. No, it's not. Don't bother me until Virus's Crossing comes out. Is it 2024 yet? It's, you know, you just missed it. I'm told that dinosaurs fear the moon. I have no idea what that means. Either do I. I was watching more My Little Pony. How'd it go, Nat? Mugged, local thieves store your loot in the Temple of Fiends. Look there. You got it, buddy. Humans are very dangerous enemies because they look good at... because they're good at crits. I mean, hitting your vital organs. You can't equip magical rings on healing or staff. Only a clown would try. What? Magical rings or healing staff. Huh. Imps just love themselves a good brick joke, but when you see a teabag electrocuted with extreme prejudice. Ah, humor. Press B to dash. Gotcha. I am Sensia, and I'm always dancing. Remember to equip your armor and weapons that you buy. So which episode or season of My Little Pony were you watching? Wood fossilizes in the glacier gains power. Wood fossilized in a glacier gains power. I wouldn't sell it. You're poor and can't afford to screw up, so consult the README. I did consult the README, and it had jack and shit. Alright, we got no money. This is one reason why I always consult monks. These are the ones I'm going to need. Alright, let's go out here and grind, Final Fantasy Crash style. I'm not doing too bad tonight. I just saw the rest of your message and such. Figured I had to get a little bit grinding in before I had to go. There we are. And we got wargs instead of wolves. That's a good sign. I might need to move my sage down. That is a weird noise, but that is new. It was good. I'm on season 3 and it's so good. Rewatch stuff I loved as a kid. Also, season 3, episode 1 and 2. I never really kind of had that. Like for movies, yeah, but when it comes to like television series, no, not really. That never was my kind of thing. So what were the episodes about? I literally told you about what the episodes are about. You're a bad reading. It was good. I'm on season 3. It's so good for watching stuff I loved as a kid. No, I know. I mean, what were the episodes about? Like, I haven't seen them now. I don't watch My Little Pony. No, technically speaking, I do. I got you. And you're really good at spreading the brodom. It was about crystal ponies. I don't like explaining stuff, so... Usually I can't get you to fucking stop. And when did crystal ponies? What the fuck are those? Is that another annoyance? You have to look it up on your own. Now you're getting lazy. You're getting real lazy. 5. That is a lot of not gold. Let's move you down yonder. I'm going to be doing a shit ton of grinding. I don't want to explain the episode right now. Oh, what do you want to talk about then? Watch anything else lately? I'm going to try to focus them down here. Oh. Slain. Let's see what we got here. 6 terminated finally. Here's a plot. The Northern Equestrian Crystal Empire has reappeared and begins to inflict the curse that made it vanish for 1,000 years. Princess Celestia asked Twilight Sparkle and her friends to protect the Empire from disappearing again. That's not too bad. That's typical fanfare. Sounds good. I really hope Resurrection's cheap in this one. Oh yeah, did you know that there's an episode, cider of My Little Pony that was banned in the UK because it's cider? In some places, Nat, cider just means liquor. Like in America, you got hard and just normal cider. A lot of other places, those ponies are getting fucking smashed. Yeah, I can kind of see it, but at the same time, why? Who fucking cares? The kids aren't gonna go drink cider. Like, trust the fucking kids every now and then. They can kind of do it themselves. The kids are gonna be alright. Alright, let's go see what Resurrection gets me. Oh, it's good to see that we got some level ups here. They're missing out? Yeah, because I fucking love cider. Especially apple. I've had pear, apple, peach, mango. You can make cider just out of fucking anything. Alrighty, righty. Aw, thank you. You really know. Now let's go find out what the inn's gonna be doing to my butt. Oh, thank you for 1. I really do appreciate that. That is a good and horrifying sign at the same time. See what we got weapons-wise, now that we got 6 gold to that. Let's see what we got armor-wise. Alright, 1 person can have a wooden shield. and cloth. Start stacking. In the Japanese MLP fandom, Applejack is a breakout character that was the whole subculture dedicated to her because of Japan. They romanticized cowboy. Did they really? That's a thing? Huh. I guess I got a naked monk. Let's let the fuck it. Please, ROM hackers, anybody else, I beg of you, let the monk have a fucking shirt, cloth, robe, something. I get it that they need to be super light, but at the same time, man, fucking give them some britches. I didn't know they did that. Like, what's her accent in Japanese? It is Texas twang like it does in the American one, or not? Or did they have their own version of a southern accent in Japan that gets used? Well, that ain't good for me. I'm gonna hightail it. That is really not good for me. Ah, shit. Alright, never mind. I didn't think I was gonna make it. I'm always kind of curious if other countries do that. Like in, what's a good example? Like Arnold Schwarzenegger, when he was doing Terminator, they actually had to have someone dub his voice, because in Germany, his voice is considered hillbilly hick. And they couldn't have a state-of-the-art Terminator from the future sounding like fucking Cletus on the farm. That would be kind of fucking awesome, though. Alright, how much gold we rake in? We can do better. We can get another low hit, I can go buy some weapons. So you play anything else today after you beat LOZ? Kind of curious. Yeah, that's my style of run-in right there. Paint? God damn it. Now I'm starting to get what the guy meant about tea bags. Oh, Evo Land? That's a pretty fucking solid game. How far are you in it? What stage of evolution are you at? 3D, 2D, Game Boy, N64? Smooth, round? I was really hoping to see another sequel to that game, not just 2. 5's enough to go pick up some either armor. Let's see what they got. I fought the water monster. It's been a while, Nat. I don't remember. Pick up 1 cane, because I doubt... Yep. Oh, someone's got at least some better accuracy. Today I played a little bit of Orcs Must Die. I've been actually working on it, trying to get it 100% achievements on Steam. They kind of mess up with that game, or at least I feel they do. Shit. It's a really good game if you're single player, but or not double player or multiplayer co-op, but anything else in that game is just too fucking brutal. Come on. Come on. Damn it. Yeah, that's about right. Finally. Go lick my wounds up here. Just enough. Holy hell. By the way, the Turkish dub of My Little removes all references to Celestia being a godlike figure, with Celestia as my fitness. The reference replaces the word. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, you're gonna get weird shit like that when you introduce any kind of religion to anything else. Yeah, rain on the fucking parade's about right. Let's go with you. 22, fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Lay on that pain. Now, for those who don't know about this game, it has 12 classes to it, which is something. Now, there's about 3 classes I could find. The Reddit, or the README, doesn't have really anything about classes. Hugs, red pandas, and pandas? No, Nat. Never. Get that fucking raccoon shit out of here, you know the rules. Oh god, there it is. But for those who don't know, there's 3, technically speaking, white magic classes to it. I'm kind of liking those emotes. One's a cleric, one's a priest, and I think one's either something else than a sage. I could not see any references to red, so I had to look up. And someone, while I was going to put a full in for one of the achievements, was talking about using a sage. So hopefully that's kind of a red mage in my case. I got a paladin because usually they come along with white magic. Or at least when they can kind of get it. I'm going to go see how much spells are after we get all the armor equipped. So what else you been up to, Nat? Later on tonight, or I should say later on tomorrow, I'm probably going to watch a movie called 100 Feet that stars, what the fuck is her name? She starred as Jean Grey in X-Men. I haven't seen it in about, God, a long time. Damn, you're going on 10 plus years. Since the ends one, I'm going to start doing this after every battle to stay freshed up. Before I do that. That's not too bad. Fire, that's pretty decent. Hopefully their spells are fixed. Usually they are in romhacks. Oh, speaking of Turkey, there are several episodes which are banned because they're reference to Christian holidays. I can imagine so. Hearts and Hooves, I think that's the one you told me last night. You got, what's that one for Christmas? Hearts Warming Day, if I remember right. Yeah, day. Alright, let's get out there and do our tour. It's like Ocarina of Time, now that we're on the subject. It had a similar kind of falling out with the sound to the fire temple. It was supposed to be an Islamic chant. It was, if I remember right, it was on a one of those stock CDs full of just music that someone got a hold of and kind of altered it. And Saudi Arabia and a few other groups lost their fucking minds over that being used. I don't know why. Your music is about to be portrayed in one of the most popular game franchises ever fucking made, and probably might cast you in a good light. But you always get that weird shit. It's like with Mortal Kombat and fucking Doom. I remember asking somebody, you know, you think a game about killing demons in the most violent manner would be the most Christian thing you could do, but apparently it just trains you to be a school shooter. And God help you if you find metal, then you just no hope for you. Wait, wait a minute. I don't think that there was no Thanksgiving or Easter in My Little Pony universe, but I do know Hearts Warming and Nightmare Night. I remember you showing me Applejack's costume of the Scarecrow I liked, and Derpy and the paper bags. Those are probably my 2 favorites. Probably after that, what's her name? Pinkie Pie with the chicken. I'm actually thinking about going as a scarecrow next Halloween. My brother's girlfriend likes to go out and do that kind of thing. I know they tell you that when you're too old to do it, and I think that's a load of shit. It's been a while, and I thought about doing it myself. She's a really good person at heart. I think you'd like her if you ever met her, Nat. She also likes My Little Pony. She's been wanting to drag me around and watch it after seeing my conversations with you. Alright, there we go. Let's see if we can beat him down. 2-2. I wonder if they purposely didn't stick any kind of nunchucks up here. Give me 1 second, everybody. I'm getting a call. Sorry about that, everybody. I baked some cookies and my brother just stopped up here, or not stopped, I should say called, because we're fucking weird in my house, to let me know his girlfriend ate all the cookies I baked. They were peanut butter cookies. I tried to purposely make them sugar-free, and the little monster ate them. So, when I get back from work, I'm gonna be baking. Rawr. What am I doing? That's what's getting my ass killed. Cookies? Yeah, they are yummy. Nat, what's your favorite kind of cookie again? I can't seem to remember it. Actually, let's see what Badiah. For those who don't know the names, it's Iram, Ermont, Badiah, and Klaatu. If anybody knows 2 of these names, or actually 3 of these names in certain horror movies, you get a fucking thumbs up from me. I'll give you a shout out. I'll pin your comment wherever it is you need to do. Oh, damn it. Accidentally bumped my mouse and hit something. There we are. Red Velvet's good. Like, if it's not done too much, I love fucking Red Velvet. But you kind of gotta control it. I'm really hoping he's the red mage when I go to get some white. Let's go get up, get out, and get to fighting. I got 3. Let's do this right here. Let me rearrange this. Since my paladin and my fool, that's what that class is, by the way. I'll show you guys that here in a bit. Like, that's a joke class. There's an achievement tied to it, so I'm about to see what kind of harm I can do with it. And I can't wait to get up to Garl and get my ass spanked. My crash wasn't even this fucking brutal. I'm gonna save my spells and just go in on the fist. But the full class is basically a joke class. Absolutely fucking useless with the worst stats ever. It's almost, even the clown, the gesture, or the goof off, depending on what he's called in the remakes of Dragon Warrior 3, is better off than him. Right, here we go. That's the paladin. Sturdy. Probably takes a hit because of the Viking. I think that was a more pure melee class. Not bad. And you have the monk. I'm almost always either going to go with the monk in romhacks just to have that raw power for knockout, because I've seen some fuck you monsters put in romhacks. My brother handed me a copy of, I think it was Final Fantasy Negative, and oh my god, the bonus dungeons in that were kicking my ass. I went monk. Fuck that Dark Knight. took his advice. Badiah here's a sage, which I'm hoping is, you know, speak for red mage, and we're gonna find out. And this is the fool. No strength, no vitality, pure stupid. The layman of the group. So I have to beat the game with him. So we're about to find out if we can. Oh, and he can't die. So we're about to see how good. Now, usually when you have 12 classes, you can probably imagine that there ain't no such thing as, what's a good way to put it? There's no class change. I just don't think you can, but it's gonna be interesting to see how it works. My favorite, Nat, is oatmeal with raisins. It has to be good. I don't like chewy. I like somewhat chewy, but not when it comes to my cookies. After that, it's probably a good solid... I do like a good... it has to really be leveled out, but a good red velvet cookie. It can't be too chocolatey, but not chocolatey enough. Another one of my favorite ones is butter cookies. I love it when I have something like a bitter black cup of hot coffee, some cookies in it. That's my jam. But yeah, they're pretty damn good. I'm really picky on the red velvet though. 10, 10, and 10. Like, when it comes to oatmeal cookies, I don't mind there just being, like, it could be cranberries. I sometimes dice up apricots, how do you want to pronounce them? Throw that in there with them. One of my favorite things, and I actually got this recipe, let me go find him, because I'm probably not gonna, I'm gonna mess up his name. Where is it here? For those who want to know, at least one person I do watch on YouTube every now and then, there's a guy called Aqua Walrus here. I'll put his link in the chat, because he reminded me of something I forgot about a long time ago. He does retro reviews of old DOS games and other such things. And if you ever had to do, like, take apart old DOS games and stuff and root around the files, you find weird shit. And he rediscovered a recipe for, what the fuck is the name of the game? I'm now almost gonna forget it. Stone's Keep. No, it's not Stone's Keep. Let me double check it, because I'm gonna go blank here if I don't remember. It was a game I just actually got on GOG about 2 years ago. Still haven't played it because fuck my life. Where is it here? I think I found it. No, wait. I think this is it right here. But, in this, here. No, why am I not finding it? That's gonna drive me up the fucking wall till I do. I accidentally stumbled upon his class, or his channel, looking for a, where is it? Here it is. Yeah, it's Death Keep, not Stone's Keep. I'm thinking of something else. Sorry, everybody. But, for pumpkin muffins. And I found that a while back when I was going through the GOG when I was installing it. I haven't played I haven't played it in 2 years after buying it. I played it when it came out in the Amiga, if I remember right. And I've been actually trying that, Nat. My brother likes it with both dark and white chocolate. I'm kind of iffy on it. Like, I like the white chocolate. It's the one time I think it really goes good with other meals. Or other flavors, is it has to be offset for its ultra sweetness. For the chocolate chips, I usually go with semi-sweet or dark. I know, but 10 and 10, 10. What the hell is 10, 10, 10? The 10th year, the 10th day of the 10th month? Oh, god damn it, Nat. You're still on the bronies. You can't trust her for this reason, kids. Wonder why he stalled on thinking, man. That's weird. But he's one of the few commentators I actually watch. I don't like people who review old stuff and then... What's a good way? I don't like what happened with Civi, where it's fucking gotten weird. Not with him, with the community. I just like people having fun and talking about it, not going out and persecuting it. Give my boy here a weapon, I can start ramping up that accuracy. Let me just see what I can do, because I don't know if he can have a hammer. And you're not a man without a hammer. Apparently you ain't getting a fucking sword either. Well, kiss my ass and call me Charlie. We ain't taking that route none too well either. Alright, bye. Guess we try the fucking stone axe? That's new. Now that ain't passing the mustard either. I mean, while I'm at it here. I know it wouldn't do him any good, but... of course. Should have just bought on way. Do you remember Princess Cadence? Didn't she marry Twilight's brother, from remember you telling me one time? It's been a while. Guess let's try a fucking hammer. Alright, so... I just need to get another wooden cane. She's an orphan because the whole comic is based around her backstory. If I remember right, before she was an alicorn, she was just a Pegasus and was found by Earth ponies as a baby. Whoa, holy shit. Didn't she have to fight a... No, I didn't have enough. Who was it? It was a dark pony you were showing me a clip of back during the, what's it called? The, Half-Life days. King Sombra, yeah, that's it. I remember that now. I actually like the guy who did his voice. That was a pretty good episode you showed me. It was a two-parter if I remember right. I don't remember what season it was. That was pretty damn good. I actually liked him. I also remember you making us watch a... And it was right during the, what was it? It was the sewer section in Half-Life 1. King Sombra's backstory is sad. Yeah, you made us watch a fan comic, or a fan dub of it. I remember it now. Wasn't he supposed to be a shadow pony, if I remember right? That there to destroy the crystal heart? I'm trying to remember. Destroy the crystal heart. He had a... I can't think of the other pony, but I remember her... remember the sign on her hip being the... what is it? The medical sign. I can't think of it. The staff with the two snakes. Thank God that's not on any test I'm taking lately. Look at that motley crew. You have no idea, man, and this is beating my ass tonight. How are you doing tonight, Jaguar? Are those FF3 jobs? Kind of, yeah. They had the looks of them with the Sage, which is Badiah down here. Claw 2 is completely custom. But yeah, the Knight and the Monk are remodeled. So yeah, you're right. How are you doing tonight? So far, they're not playing too bad. Like, I have a feeling this game's gonna kick my ass on later. Game shucks. Oh, I like that. The little fingers. I was wondering what that was when I saw it. Now, let me get that over. And so far, it isn't too bad of a ROM hack. You always kind of get a mixed bag when you dive into FF ROM hacks, especially one. You're either gonna get like an art, it's like Doom. You're either gonna get an art project, or you're gonna get like a serious kind of take on it. And this one kind of feels like a serious one. Hey, Existential Crisis, how are you doing? Thank you, Nat. But other than that, it seems like a good set to do. I was recommended it, so figured I'd dive in. I know I was going to do it after I conquered FF7's Disc 1, but I figured I'd get held myself. I'm alive, thanks for the shouty. Oh, no problem. Thank you, Nat, once again. Sometimes that's the best you can hope for, is just to be this side of the soil. Jaguar, one of these days you're going to have to tell me how you get all these emotes. I like yours. I didn't figure you'd like nugs, though. So how your guys' day or night going? Hopefully better. Hopefully warm. Everybody's got a fucking nugget emote. Potato? I thought it was a chicken nugget. It says nug. Nugget stoned. I hear you, man. Take the edge off the day. Let's give you the wolf treatment. Actually hitting pretty damn good now that I got that hammer in hand. Sometimes you just gotta make them yourself. Yeah. I wish I was that skilled. I really do. Like, I went to consult a Staney, but she has it to where it's a Patreon, what is it, for slots, and I kind of don't want to do the Patreon thing. I'm not bashing her, you know. She is a good artist. She's worth every cent, but at the same time, when she gets a free one, I'd like to get a lot of it done. I had to go to someone else. And the problem they did with a lot of the emotes, like you see with Nat, is they did them great, and I love the look. The problem is they don't understand how big Twitch's emotes are, so they try to add so much into a small one. I'd like to get more emo slots, but I'm not about to start begging for any goddamn subs. It's weird to me. No, definitely not. Ooh. So how's Dragon Warrior 4 working for you, Jaguar? And last time I think I saw you, X, you were playing... You were playing Fortnite, if I remember right. Oh, that hitting noise is gonna drive me up the goddamn wall. It reminds me of Destiny of an Emperor, one of their sound effects, though I'm probably wrong. Just into Chapter 5. Ah, that's pretty damn good. How are you liking it so far? I think the set's pretty even. It doesn't require a lot. Like, a lot of the sets I've been running into lately feel like they've been trying to drag, no, say Dragon Quest? Go to hell, Nat. Go to hell and you die. We're not weebs around here, girl. Always trying to get me to weeb up my language. I love that little guy. But, that set feels really, really good. I wish there's a little bit added to it. You can only do so much without getting too high-strung, but the last few ones I've been playing, it feels like they've been shoving in, like, something that belongs in a subset into a normal set. Like, right now I'm playing Lunar Legends, and I do plan on playing Silver Star and the rest. But there's 2 achievements in there that feels, or 4 achievements with the cards, that should be a fucking subset, not in the main one. Huh. WP, I have no idea what that means. Games SQPU. Is that a crying face? Am I seeing that right? I am right. Instead of Dark Cloud 2, it's Dark Chronicles. Nat, I don't know what you're smoking down wherever you're from, but we don't toke on that here. Yeah, Unlucky Jack is right. Alright, let's get stupid. You guys can't equip clothes because you're weird. Try scales, I guess. I bought an extra set of clothes for nothing. Trial and error. God, I love you. Just not tonight. Well, let's see what wooden does. I always hate it when they had the monk naked. I just never understood the thought process behind that. Double check weapons. Best it's gonna get. Let's just try our white. Oh, thank you. He is kind of a white mage or red mage. Thanks for widening that path too, by the way. Oh, so after you do Dragon Warrior 4, what's your next conquest? I'm still going to take a break from the rest of Dragon Warrior 3. Like that still bites my ass to this day of losing that damn save file. I don't know if that's a natural thing. I don't get it. But after that, I've thought about doing either moving on to 5 or trying Final Fantasy 2 again. I could never get it to work for the PlayStation. I'd like to do the one with Origins, but it ain't working none too well. And it just being directed by Chivos of the Week for now. I feel ya. I was taking a look at them after I got done chatting with you. I got some pretty interesting ones up there. I see they're starting to accept more PlayStation ones too. Which I'm honestly surprised they're not more batshit insane, especially with what you could get away with. I was checking out FF10 and Dragon War... Now I can say it, Dragon Quest 8. And they don't look like that bad of a achievements or anything like that. Actually look pretty damn good. So I don't know if I can run a PS2 emulator on here and not have problems. This is not a good one. On the edge for completion. South Park 64. Oh, dude, good luck with that. That game can be downright brutal. I still remember having problems with... God, I think it was in one of the cave sections or something like that with that Terrence doll. I also remember the turkeys getting my ass too. And the snowballs and everything. It's one of those games that I think was made just to cash in on South Park in a quick hurry. On the last boss, Jesus. Isn't it a giant, if I remember right? Or am I remembering that game wrong? It's been a while. I haven't played it in, like, going on about 17 years. I think that there's a rare derpy bag item that is like 400. I should have gotten it when I saw it back when it was not 400, and now it was still new. Alright, Nat, give me 1 second here. Figurines? They have of course they have figurines. I like the little muffin though. BJ Pone 3? Nat, are these like Beanie Babies? Holy shit. I do like the little love letter with Derpy. She's probably closely becoming my favorite next to Applejack from what you've been showing me. I didn't know that was a thing. Big robot. Okay, I was remembering it being giant. I remember having to put in cheat codes. I just don't remember which one it was. It's kind of weird that you had this resurgence of South Park when... I always kind of found it funny how the direction they pulled that franchise in. It was simultaneously turned into an FPS, and then for some reason a quiz show, and now it's turned into 2 RPGs. My brother once watched a person on here play. What was his... Can't remember his name. But he did. It didn't look like too bad of a thing. It's just not my style. Duh, no? I found derpy earbuds, but they're sold out. Nat, send me a link to those. I want to see what that looks like. I just picture a little muffin earbuds for some reason. Nat, I really like that. I like your eyes that are two different colors. And you got artwork below to accompany it. The long legs look weird, I'm not going to lie to you. I was wondering when the hell I was going to run into you guys. See what you're made of here. This time I was smart enough to bring in some water. Now, you guys ain't too big of a threat, at least. Save up a little bit more, go buy that magic, and go see what the items are looking at. Hopefully they're cheap as dirt, too. Oh, I hate it when they miss. So what made you gravitate towards South Park 64? Was it another one just on the front page, or something you just kind of want to conquer it on your own? I'm always kind of curious when it comes to certain games like that. Like, I can see, like, Dragon Warrior or something. Jaguar 23 Exy Pop. I have no idea what that means, Jaguar. Oh, okay. I was like, huh. That is... I don't know what I would enter that into. I know you're making a game. I was sitting there wondering if that was a code for it. Like, why would Exy be in there? Oh, how is game development coming, by the way? I played a little bit of it not too long ago. Or what you had up on Ichi. I think that's where I found it. Psycho Teddy. That's a good game, Nat. There for a while, Nat, for some reason in like the 2010s, like 2006, right before not bad news, but FNAF, there was a slew of games that had killer teddy bears in it, where teddy bears taking the roles of detectives and shit. It was a weird time. Exy was in there. I don't touch it for almost a year. Really? I didn't see it when I was playing the RPG. I kind of like the direction you're going with it. Do you got any more plans on diving into it, or are you just taking a break? Because I actually thought about trying to, when I get a little bit more spare time, trying to link up with Unity and trying my hand at it. I do see one thing. There's a lot of people who are fucking making weird-ass crypto games. Go heal. Jaguar trying to subliminal message us. Oh, I knew it, Nat. It's like The Shining in here. I'm going to start thinking that the Kansas soup represent the Native Americans. The Native American Holocaust, and I do believe that we didn't go to the moon. I'm joking. I do think we did go to the moon. That's batshit insane when I hear people say that. Oh, thank God. My paladin can actually have decent skills. Yeah, South Park was from the winter set, but never finished it. Alright. I didn't expect you to ever play that. That'd be the last thing I'd expect out of you. I've seen some of the games you play, and I got a good mind for some of it, but that game I would not have seen coming. Oh, you poor thing. You think Psycho Teddy is a game. Yeah, there's a game called Psycho Teddy, or it used to be. It's sort of the PlayStation 3 store, like, a while back. I wonder if you can find it on Steam. You were just a homicidal teddy bear. Let's have you hit down here. And you guys try to take him on. Psycho Teddy. I'm your teddy, so, bear so bouncy, a little lovely cutie. Don't, what, you cuddle me, cuddle me, cuddle me, cuddle me? What the hell? Nah, I don't think me and you, got the same ideas going on here. It's called Naughty Teddy. No, oh, thank you, okay. Thank you. Why do you think that game was made? Do you think it was like made to catch in on what was then starting to be the kind of YouTuber games? A game you can push out real quick to get Markiplier or fucking PewDiePie to play for 1 second, convince people that they're gonna be able to play it with them, and then never pick up the fucking game again. I call them YouTube games that just have that feeling to it. A lot of the fucking horror community games, like the mascot games, you had bastardizations of the NAF coming out. Psycho Teddy and that I've never heard of. I've never heard that song. But me and you roam different parts of the internet. Phantasmophobia? You're not too wrong there. You want to even go older with it, you can almost throw out there Maniac Mansion. It's been a very long time. That actually, I think it was a few years back, somebody did their own take on Maniac Mansion. Then you got Curse of the, what is it, Red Diamond by, what's her name? My brother used to actually talk to her on her live streams. But she did like the old Dagger of Amun-Ra. I like how people are starting to bring back even games from that era. It truly is a magical time to be alive where you can exist, where you have people pining for the 16-bit, the 8-bit, DOS, the N64, and PlayStation graphics almost all at once. And judging from what I've seen, there's people who are capable of even mimicking what we had on the PS3. Alright, now give me 1 second. Let's see what you got. Come on, show up. Matt, really? Holy shit. How do you find these things, man? I'll read it to you guys. He's cute, he's cuddly, he's a great dancer, but he's also insane. Don't call him at a bad time, or you may trigger a psychotic episode. Apart from that... Okay, that's not the song, thank God. What the fuck is he from? Ringtone deathmatch plot? Because his music video used to be a lost media. Maybe they should be fucking reburied. But when it comes to like games like Phantasmophobia, I do agree it's specifically, I think, just to bilk kids into thinking they're gonna play it with their favorite big YouTubers. I really don't see much out of it. It feels like a dead game. My one brother got me to play Bigfoot game with them. They're actually expanding on that one, but it's shit like that or Dead by Dawn that usually wins the day. Do you that I'm a Gummy Bear song that the same people who made... They have a Gummy Bear song? Man, I have no idea about any of this shit. Like I said, me and you roam different parts of the internet. I had no idea about any of this. Bitch, it's the 2000s. You're supposed to know. Nat, I was working and I was not doing the same thing you were doing in the 2000s. Like, I was in chat, Yahoo chat rooms and doing shit like that, and, what do you call it, Duango, and a few other things. I was doing ROMs. I was doing movies. I was figuring out what torrenting was. I was fucking with LimeWires. You know, the elders are in Cornell. Yeah. Oh, they give you alpha. Ah, damn it.
It's official. You suck.
Oh, Jaguar, that hurts my heart, man. I guess you gotta call a duck sometimes. They all give you little pieces of information, like B to dash. Wood fossilized and glacier gains powers. I have no idea what that would mean. Hopefully something later. I didn't know it would see the second part. You're fine, man. It's alright. I made that for Nat. I do have a few new ones down there. I got the official one. I just actually put these in about 2 days ago. I'm still messing around with them. Hopefully this isn't too loud.
I live again.
And that's from Blood, for those who are wondering. It's hard to get the background noise out of Evil Dead. And Nat.
There's some kind of dark magic going on here. Something evil.
The German dub of Psycho Teddy is the best. Nat, why am I not shocked you'd fucking know that? There's another one for Nat. The leader, see lock, ambush. There's one that tells you to read the readme file, and it has nothing to do with anything. Kind of broke my heart on it. No, I'll just head on. Go see what we can do with Garland. Let's see if I can make it to Garland. Because if imps hit like that... Okay, I was going to say if imps hit like that, the mad ponies are going to tear me to pieces. I just wanted it to be official. I just now read that. You're alright. What is it for... What is it here? Trying to remember something here. There it is. Let's look at that map. Holy shit. Alright, looking for this map. You're missing the good sections of the islands. We got a few polka dots here. It looks like Garland might not be home. I can just cross over and go over. But we got a new blinking dot in the middle there, so Cornelia might have expanded. That whole giant mountain range got done bigger. Swamps extended too by Elfland, so we got something out there. Out the continent's gone for... Yeah, holy... We're dealing with some rewrites here. I'm gonna enjoy this. Pretty Blood, Rainy. I have no idea what the hell you just said to me, Nat, but I'm gonna pretend I do. Alrighty, yeah, he's... And apparently we're not doing Garland today. And we're getting out of here. I don't like bones. Alright, give me 1 second, Nat. That's actually going to come into handy now. Gold might actually matter now. Ooh, might want to look at what a gargoyle looks like. And you kind of already have that.
Item you've been waiting for.
I had that one back when I was doing randomizers. That's from Evil Bong. And it is, because I'll take gold too. See what you got here, Nat. Rennie. I'm a bad girl from the start to the end because why not? Rennie, thinking about her childhood. Rennie is a central antagonist of Pretty Blood series. She's a member of Pretty Blood and a sadistic serial killer. Nat, how the fuck do you find these things, man? What are you doing in your off time? Feed me anime? Oh god, don't do that. If you guys want a story, I'm a big Nirvana fan, and I was hauling some, I was hauling antiques down to Louisiana up from Kansas. And my brother was driving with me, and I'm about to ban my mod. Creeps. I like the orange, that's actually a really good color for them. Better than that pinkish ones, but let's get out of here. And, my brother was singing along to...
Dark magic going on here.
Something evil is at work. Something is wrong. That is from Butt Crack, 1997, Mojo Nixon, one of my favorite zombie films. I know I'm fucked up, you don't gotta tell me. Nat, what do you want me to do with it? But, we were driving and he flipped in on, or he flipped my Nirvana CD in there, and I don't remember which one. I think it was one of their compilations, and it was beat me out of me. Man, he was singing when I hit a bump. The CD skipped. For those kids who don't know what that is, look it up. Yeah, pick a movie, run it through, and then send it to me through Discord, and I'll read it out. I'll even put dramatic music in the back and such. I still have those movie reviews for you, by the way. Well, shit. Map done lied to me. Get our asses on back yonder and see what's going on, because apparently I didn't give that temple the look-see. But, in the middle of this CD skipping, he started yelling, "Feed me, anime. Feed me, anime." Alright, go ahead. You know the rules. Pop it into chat GDP. See what it got. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. I'll be right here. But ever since then, I've been giving him shit like that. Like, I was listening to Sepultura's Roots Bloody Roots. I remember I was working outside, too. I think I was pruning. And you're not supposed to open these doors without the key. Copper shield. That's really good. Should it be a spoiler review? Nah, the movie came out in 96. It's about to turn 30. What am I spoiling? Like, not much you can do about it. It's a movie review. I'm going to review what goes on in the movie. You're fine. And I guess I'll shout out spoilers before I do. See if anybody else can equip Kappa. Or as one of my brother's friends said, Kappa. But, I was working outside pruning. And I was listening to that song, and for some reason, he started singing to the song, and he was yelling out, instead of "Roots, bloody roots, why, mommy, why?" I have never let him live that down. I don't know if cleanse, if that's what that stands for, does what cures does, or what antidotes do. We're about to find out. See if I can get to the back of this. There's got to be some way to get in there. Exactly who I didn't want to see. At least might get me out of here something. Good to see I can actually have a versatile fucking paladin. The last time I played a paladin in glass and a romhack, it didn't end none too well for me. What's another incident I had with him? Feed me anime roots. Oh, row by row. This one is Audio Slave, one of their songs. For those who had never heard the song, it's what is it? Like a Stone. And when he goes to say room by room, my brother thought he was saying row by row. Am I missing something here? I don't mind dying, I already got it saved, but I'd kind of like to know where the hell I'm supposed to go next. By that is, I get out of here alive. See what we got here. Oh, god damn it. I hate you and like you at the same time. Oh, we got some new dialogue here, so to speak. You can have the princess, but no one touches my bats. You impotent fools, I, Garland, will knock you all down. Thank you for keeping that part. Alright, let's see what kind of trouble we can get up into. 9. This ain't gonna be looking good for me, none too much. Don't worry, this will be the one I actually do win. Alright, let's see what we got here. 50, yeah, he out of the game. And so are you. Well, that's my first death. Let me register that one on up. There we go. Alright, let's get back to it. Now, usually Garland isn't that hard to kind of fight. He's kind of an interesting character with what ROM hackers do with him, because he's either going to be a super boss, or he's going to be easier than Vanilla. And Vanilla, he does put up a good fight. You can take Garland on at level 1. Mind you, if you have magic or just a shit ton of brutal force right behind you. You ever feel like an idiot? That's kind of how I feel right now. Well, shit. Ah, fuck it, let's try it. I know I'm not going to make it, and I'm probably going to be gone in a few hits, but I never turn down a good ogre. Or as my brother's daughter calls them, orgs. Oh, not too bad. Let me adjust my chair here. Alright, we got one down. We know what it kind of takes to drop them. Oh, god damn it. I was hoping he'd not do that. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I kind of figured he'd be dropping. Alright, let's get that back over with. Another death. One is for being dumb, the other one's for acting stupid. Tanked. There is a little kind of joke with imps here right at the beginning with those old men, by the way, Jaguar. Nothing I love more than juvenile humor. See if we can get something going here. Come on. Come on, quick knockout be right and fine. Before he hits at 19, holy shit. Well, he can take a fucking beating. Usually they're kind of pushovers, so to speak. With the right party combination, you can probably take on creeps. They do become more of a pain or a nuisance later on, but holy hell. Here we go. Oh, I cannot wait to get my hands on Chaos. Sorry, man. Gotta turn you down. I can get out of here before he dies. Come on, come on, come on. There we are. Fuck, I forgot to grab the tent. Boy, do I feel like a horse's patoot. You. Everybody else can wait. Come on, Lady Luck, don't fail me now. And thanks to one of the guys I watch, I got Zombie from Cranberry stuck in my head, and every time I see these guys, that fucking phrase is popping into my mind. Oh, what do we got? You could use a heal, and you can too. Alright, let's get killed. Got a lot of good damage on that fire hit. Oh, I don't want to waste it. Do you have anything left? No, you don't. Alright, I'm gonna go for glass cannon right now. Okay, check Discord. Give me 1 second. Where are you, Discord? First one to go down. I figured it'd be him with nothing. Alright. Oh, they were not lying, Nat. You can get a lot out of there, but give me a second here. Just gonna have to just... He's got magic? I didn't see that. Okay. Yeah, fuck you too. Fuck you 3. Come on, little guy. I believe in your ones. Oh, 26? That fucking stings. He did that shit on purpose. He could have done 25. Just one more just to put in my crawl. Alright, give me 1 second, Nat. Where are you? Playlist. Found you. For this, let's go with... Kind of a hard song to put to, too. Oh. Feed me anime. I wish I could play that, Nat. I really do. Trying to find somewhat copyright-free music. I got all the things my brother sends me for his cooking. Let's go with... I think I found one. Where is it here? Ah, this one will do fine. For those who don't know, that's Doom 2 in the dark. And for tonight, Nat has chosen Scream 1996, in a game-changing horror film directed by Wes Craven and written by Kevin Williamson. It has revitalized the slasher genre with its sharp blend of suspense, meta-humor, and self-aware commentary. The film cleverly deconstructs horror conversations while delivering thrills and gore, making it a standout in the genre. Let's dive into and detail spoiler-filled analysis. That's a weird place for a comma. Plot overview. The film opens up with one of the most memorable scenes in horror history. A young woman, Casey Becker, Drew Barrymore, receives a phone call from a mysterious stranger who quizzes her on her horror movie trivia. The killer, wearing a black robe and a ghostly white mask, taunts Casey as she struggles to answer the questions. This playful but deadly interaction quickly turns into a horrific chase. In a shocking twist, Casey is brutally murdered along with her boyfriend in a way that subverts expectations. Drew Barrymore, the major star at the time, is killed off in the opening sequence, immediately signifying that Scream is not afraid to break the traditions and upend audiences' expectations. Nat, that is so true, because if you look at the cover of Scream, she's on there. You think she's going to be one of the more primary main cast, but no, that is not held sacred. This sets the tone for the rest of the film, unpredictable, shocking, constantly playing with the rules of the genre. Casey's murder is not only horrific, but also becomes the catalyst of the events that follow. Ghostface, the killer, becomes a symbol of fear at the hands of a small town in Woodsboro. Yeah, people thought she was going to be the final girl. I did too. Like, she's set up to be a cute, blonde, innocent. I mean, if you don't know who Drew Barrymore is, then you can kind of see it coming. But it is what it is. Let me turn that down a bit. Sidney Prescott, Neve Campbell, the film's main protagonist, is introduced as a teenager reeling from the traumatic murder of her mother, Maureen. You're gonna get a load of that name very soon. Maureen will burn into your fucking memory, especially if you're a Scream fan. 1 year earlier, the film opens up at the anniversary of her mother's death, and Sydney is still trying to piece her life together. Her boyfriend, Billy Loomis, Skeet Ulrich, I hope I pronounced that right, seems supportive, but there's also a moment of tension between them, particularly when he shows up to her window unannounced after the first murder. Blends suspense, meta-humor, and aware of... I already kind of said that. I'll read it anyways. After all, this is ChatGTP. After saying that, it adds this blend of suspense, meta humor, and self-aware commentary. The film cleverly deconstructs. It basically repeats another line. All right. What the hell, man? God, I love these things. All right, where were we here? That kind of threw me off. Sets the tone. Introducing I'm not making this up. Introducing the Sydney best friend. That's all she's known at. Riley Taintum, a.a. Rose McGowan. provided a comedic contrast to Sydney's more serious nature. Her boyfriend and charming yet somewhat dopey Dewey Riley, David Arquette, is a small-town deputy. Gail Weathers, Courtney Cox, a ruthless and ambitious news reporter, also introduces early on. She's determined to cover the Wisboro murders to boost her career, and her initial portrayal of the antagonist makes her an interesting, morally ambiguous character. Sydney's father, Neil Prescott, Lawrence Hatch, plays a crucial role in the mystery surrounding her mother's death, though his absence throughout the film creates an eerie sense of tension. The killer's MO and the investigation. The murders continue in Woodsboro, with the killer using the same phone and mask to terrorize his victims. Ghostface's method of communication is unique. He calls his victims and engages them in trivial questions, mostly involving slasher films. Wait, did ChatGPT made copies? Made oopsies with Dewey and Tatum are siblings? Oh, I know. That's why I love this shit, Nat. Now you know why I call it dead internet. Let me get a little bit more seated here. God, I'm glad. Nat, I'm glad you talked me into this. I thought this was going to be a disaster until I post it to YouTube, where I know I'll get chewed out for weird reasons. All right, let's continue. Where were we here? Killer slasher films. Oh, mostly revolve around slasher films. This is not only adds a layer of tension, but also serves as an early indicator that Scream is playing by the tropes of the genre. The killer isn't just murdering people for the sake of it. He's aware of the genre's conventions and is turning them into a game. There we go. Detective Dewey, along with Gale, tries to investigate the murders, but is constantly thwarted by the killer's cunning. Through the investigation, there are multiple suspects. Billy Loomis seems to be a likely candidate due to his past trauma and strange behavior, but the audience is led to question whether he's being framed or if there's more involvement. Sydney is often seen as the ultimate target because of her connection to her mother's death. As Ghostface closes in on her, Sydney begins to uncover the connections between her mother's death and the recent killings. Self-aware nature of the film. All right, for those who don't know, this is what we had before Deadpool. Thank fucking God. If I had fucking Deadpool, man, I'd eat a bullet. One of the key features that sets Scream apart from other slasher films is its self-awareness. This film is full of meta references to classic horror films, and characters themselves are well versed in the cliches and rules of the genre. Randy, Jamie Kennedy, a friend of Sydney, becomes a film's de facto horror movie expert. He holds a group of friends hostage with his knowledge of slasher rules, explaining to them in order to survive a horror movie, they must follow certain guidelines. Don't have sex, don't do drugs, and never say, "I'll be right back." The constant commentary allows the film to both be a parody and embrace the slasher genre, as if the characters know that they're in a horror movie and playing along with the expectations while trying to survive. This self-aware humor elevates Scream above other films in the genre, as it becomes commentary on the very tropes it uses. And yes, it does. The final act. As the murders escalate, the tension builds to the final climactic party scene. Ghostface attacks become more personal as Sydney confronts the killer in a series of chilling phone calls. In a tense final act, it is revealed that Billy Loomis and Stu Mocker, aka Matthew Lillard, aka, I'm joking. Check him out in FNAF, by the way. Matt, put down his character's name in FNAF, because I can't remember what his second name is. Are the killers. Billy's motivation reveals to be revenge against Sydney's mother's, Maureen Prescott. Billy believes Maureen is responsible for the breakdown of his family. His father left because of her infidelity. His infidelity. Takes two to tango. And he wants to take revenge by killing her daughter, Sydney. Stu, on the other hand, is simply along for the ride. He's an easy to manipulate accomplice who finds the thrill of murder exciting. The two of them plan to frame Sydney's father for the killings, making it appear as though he's the one responsible. In the final countdown, that's what his name is, Nat. Steve Raglan. I almost want to call him Strickland. I don't know why, but Steve Raglan and William Afton. Thank you, Nat. All right, back to it. Where were we? I don't know why I want to call him Strickland. It's a mental thing. I do it all the time. In the final showdown, Sydney fights back with resourcefulness and bravery. She lures Billy into a confrontation using the environment around her to her advantage. Meanwhile, Dewey is severely injured in a subplot that adds to the stakes, but he ultimately survives. Sydney triumphs and comes when holy hell, why is that hard for me to read? Sydney's triumph comes when she defeats Billy, fatally wounding him. In a shocking twist, Billy tries one final time to kill Sydney, but she's saved by Gale, who shoots him in a moment of true redemption for her character. Thank you. Sometimes I wonder if I'm not ChatGPT. Then, in a final battle of wits, Sydney uses a television to electrocute Stu, killing him in a grisly and satisfying moment. Supposedly. The film ends with Sydney emerging victorious, although visibly scarred by the trauma she has endured. Themes and subtext. Scream operates as both of a horror film and a critique of the slasher genre. The film both celebrates and subverts the conventions of slasher films, creating a unique experience. The characters' awareness of the horror film tropes allow them to play in audience expectations, offering both scares and comedic moments. As its core, that's how it reads, as its core, God, I hate when that ChatGPT does that. Scream is a story about trauma, revenge, and the power of media. Sydney's struggles with the death of her mother is mirrored by the media's obsession with murders in Woodsboro. The film explores the media. It can be sensationalized tragedy. If you guys were not around in the 90s, you would not really understand how bad that shit was. I'm talking like hardline kind of shit. If it bleeds, it leads. Turning it into a spectacle for public consumption. Gail Weathers embodies this theme as she's willing to exploit the murders for her own personal gain. Her character's journey through an optimistic reporter to someone who ultimately helps Sydney reveals the complexity of her motives. The film also examines the concept of identity, especially in the way that Billy and Stu adopt false personas. Their motives are rooted in the idea of becoming someone else. Billy wants revenge and control, while Stu just wants thrills of being a killer. The expectation in the dual identities is mirrored in Ghostface's mask, which strips the killers of their individuality and allows them to become an anonymous, almost mythic figure. And boy, did it fucking ever. Let me have a little swig of the agua. Conclusions. Scream, 1996, just in case, is a brilliant renovation. Why does it say renovation? Oh well. Of the slasher genre, combining suspense horror and comedy with an insight, a deconstruction of horror movie tropes. It is self-aware, no anything else, sharp writing that elevates it beyond this typical slasher film. It makes a milestone in the genre. Its twists, its memorable characters, its iconic moment have cemented Scream as one of the most influential horror films of all time. The film doesn't just entertain it. Let me get another drink there. What the hell was that? It comments on the very medium it is a part of. With a balance of scares and satire, Scream remains a classic that continues to influence the horror genre and inspire future generations of filmmaker. Not filmmakers, filmmaker. So thank you, filmmaker. Nat, how did I do? Didn't mean to butcher it all, but how was it? And Nat, I do have to go. Holy hell, it's almost 12. You did horrible. Thanks, Nat. Like I said, you're my rock. I can always count on you to keep me down. I'll catch you guys later. I'm going to end it on that note because I do have to head out. And once again, that is Doom 2 in the Dark Extended. But for us tonight, I'm going to play a little something different here. Where are you? Let's go with Wizardry. I had a good night tonight. I had a really fun night tonight. So far, this romhack is going to beat my ass sideways, and I'm kind of looking forward to it. It's kind of a breath of fresh air to have an almost survival mode version of Final Fantasy. And God help us if they ever figure out how to put food in this game. I'd recommend playing it, and I do look forward to at least getting some retro achievements on it done. I will be grinding offline, so I might accidentally trigger a few on that side. With that being said, I had 2 visitors tonight. Please go and check them out. One is by the name of Jaguar RN, the other one, Existential Crisis. Now, they may not be hot all the time, but when they're on fire, they're fire, and right now they're taking a break. But nonetheless, go drop a like, follow, and sub. Hit up everything they have on social. Make you feel good. And feel great. A legitimate son of God down there, aka Macabre. She might be streaming soon, so go pay your respects with her too. It never hurts to kind of spread the love. What matters so little to you can matter a great deal to others. Help people out. On the YouTube side, like, comment, and subscribe. I have to kind of mandatory say that now for some reason. But nonetheless, I'd like to hear what you guys have to say on anything that happened here tonight. I'm going to be raiding out, so let's find out who I can actually try to raid. Quick actions, go to raid. I canceled my raid out last night. See who I can do this time. Buckshot Roulette by... I haven't raided her in a good while. I don't know if I can because I'm getting a weird message already. Nat, how do you say her name? Because I think you were better at it. Or not saying it. Why am I asking you to say it? But how do you pronounce her name? You typed it to me one time. Is it Sheeny Meg Taiga? Taigi? I hope I pronounce it right. I mean no disrespect if I don't. But right now she is playing Buckshot Roulette. Taigi or Taiga? I can never really pronounce it none too well. She's streaming with a few friends, so respect her channel rules. I'll catch you guys on the flip, hopefully. And it's not letting me raid, of course. Fuck you too, Twitch. I know you're not gonna ever see this, Sheeny me, but I really did try. I don't know why it doesn't let me do that. Alright, let me find someone else out here. Let me send you guys off. I think he's racing, or is he training? I don't know. Ooh. Let me see here. No, better not. That looks like a race. I'll try it again. Let me try it. Raid channel, search. Now it's saying she's not even live, and I know she is. I'm right on her. What the hell, man? There it is. Alright, everybody. I think I might be able to do it. Yeah, it's letting me do it. Holy hell. I guess twice and 3 times the charm. Oh, thank God. Well, everybody, I'm going to send you guys off to her. Please respect her and her channel rules. Catch you guys later. Take care.